The new record, it's interesting because I think for the first time in a while, we really feel comfortable in our own skin. We're at peace with, our early phase of our career and what that meant for us and the perception people have of the band. And then kind of transforming ourselves into where we are today. Over the last 2 records, we've kind of been running away from Hybrid Theory and Meteora and really trying to push ourselves creatively and break out of the nu metal box. And we've been saying all along, it doesn't mean that we don't like what we did early on in our career. We love playing that stuff live. Those records did really well. But we knew that there was more to our band than just that style of music. And we knew if we kept making those kinds of records that would define us completely. Now we're at a place where we're embracing everything that we've done in the past. And I think that this record is really a great way for us to kind of show that we're good with everything that we've done. It's like we've taken the best pieces of Hybrid Theory and Meteora and Minutes to Midnight and 1,000 Suns, and we've kind of smashed them all together into this new record. It's interesting, but I've read some pieces that were written about some of the new songs by some journalists that have come in and listened to some of the records, and they've actually noticed the same thing. They've noticed that we've kind of pulled from all the different pieces of our past and put them together in a really clean sounding way. The video for Burn It Down, well, we just finished shooting the video for Burn It Down. It's really interesting because a lot of our videos lately have been really the magic kind of happens in post-production. We had this really cool set, it looks kind of like we're in this electronic pod of wires and cables and we're all playing inside of it. And that's interesting on its own, but we did some really cool camera tricks. There's like this really great echo effect where it's almost like a ghost effect in some shots. We did some cool live still frame where we held a pose for a while. That looked really interesting. And so, but all the magic's going to happen in post-production. So there's going to be some really great effects added to each band member as their key moments in our performances throughout the song. But really, we just really went out and played we performed like we were performing a live performance, on stage. It's hard to get into Johan's mind sometimes, but the end product is always really great. And we're working with this wonderful company called Ghost Town. They've been doing all of our graphic design and a lot of our artwork for our album covers and a lot of our artwork for our live performances and our videos since we started working on 1,000 Suns. So they really have a great grasp on taking live performances of the band and kind of breaking us apart and turning us into these really strange digital people. So I'm excited to see what it's going to look like at the end process. Yeah, we've got some touring coming up, and I've only got an idea of where we're going to be till about the fall this year. We're starting off in Europe, and we are going to be doing a lot of festivals out in Europe and playing with some really great bands and adding in the new song. But what I'm really excited about is coming back to the US and playing with Incubus in the summer. We've never toured with them before, and I know that our fans really enjoy their music, and I'm sure a lot of their fans enjoy our music as well. And I think at the same time, I think that there's also a large number of both bands, fan base that aren't really familiar with either of us. So I think it'll be a really great tour. The fact that we haven't ever toured together is kind of strange. We've been around for so long and we kind of run around in the same circles stylistically. So timing is everything. And this is a time where we happen to both be coming out with new material and ready to go on the road together. So we're all very excited about it. After that, I have no idea what the hell we're doing. I'm sure we're going to go back to Europe and then down to South America. We have just an amazing fan base in Brazil and, so many different places in, Argentina and Chile and Mexico. So I'd love to get back down and do a big tour of South America and off to Asia, hit South Africa, hopefully this time. We've never been there, but that's the plan. And then back into the studio and make another record.